expert instruction, disadvantaged children, and what works for disadvantaged children works well for all the children, and let's not have a debate about whether we call them disadvantaged. If we're not happy to say disadvantaged kids exist, then we will never solve the problem, so we have to be brave, get over our own middle class discomfort and say disadvantage exists, so let's talk about it, call a spade a spade. And the spade can be lots of different kinds of spade. There are lots of different kinds of disadvantage, but let's talk about it. So, disadvantaged kids work a lot better with didactic teaching. Someone standing at the front talking at them, it works better, that's a fact. Consistently high levels of challenge for all. So that's about teacher planning, teacher adjustment, teacher knowledge, all of that wonderful stuff, consistently high levels of challenge. If you do not teach to the top, then you're not helping those kids at all. Regular knowledge recall all the time, quizzing. Extended writing supported by excellent modelling. So you want lots and lots of silent working lessons where they're just writing. Kids are like, Miss, we're just writing again today. I'm like, yep, you're just writing. But I'll do some modelling first and then we'll do some writing. Really important, regular practice with the writing. Regular challenging reading. I've just been in Simon Smith's session on reading and it was fabulous. So have a think about perhaps what your primary colleagues can teach you about reading cultures, because they're doing it right and we're not in the most case. Planning, not marking, which is derived from teacher observation. So my marking feedback trial that I'm talking about, 90% of my time was spent marking before, and now it's about half an hour to read a full set of books, and I'm spending the time that I'm making up actually planning work, and then going home early and seeing my child, which is great. And then on top of that, we need to teach foundational skills. So we need to teach note-taking, so I would advise the Cornell note-taking system. I can't explain it now because I don't have a lot of time, but just Google it, it's brilliant, really simple. My year 8s have been doing it all year and they love it, and I don't have to teach them how to do it anymore, it just works. And independent annotation, not annotation where you tell them what to write. This is a metaphor, write it down. This one is now an extended metaphor, write that down. I think it means that it's sad because it's a blue curtain. Don't do that. Please try and copy to me. Where am I? I'm losing my mind. This is really important as well, and something I kind of learned the hard way, I think. We're often trained, and I hope people are stopping doing this now, because I think it's becoming the thing. Learning is a complex sequence, not a set of unconnected chunks. So when we were taught as trainees to complete your lesson plan, you need to submit your lesson plans 24 hours before the lesson so your mentor can look at it, blah, blah, blah. That suggests that the lesson is a discrete lump. And actually, learning is not like that. Learning doesn't work like that. So we need to forget starters and plenaries and all that nonsense. We need to think about planning a sequence. The children aren't that bad. You can stop partway through something and then pick it up the next day, and they'll be fine, be all right. Don't worry about, I must finish 5 minutes early and do a plenary. Let's do an exit ticket and everyone can write something down as a tweet. It's a waste of people's time, don't do it. So if we teach lessons like discrete chunks, it's like a stagnant pool of water. There's nowhere for it to go, it's not being fed by anything, it's not going anywhere else. And actually learning is more like this constantly flowing river with lots of tributaries coming into it. Look at me with my geography knowledge. I learn humanities, they'll be very proud of me. But that's not how it works, Jenny. But that's how we need to think about it. It's an organic thing that develops, and you can change it, you can do what you want, and you can change midstream and all things. But we do not want that, it's gross. So I'm just going to walk you through, in my head, how I might teach an anthology poem. I'm not the font of all knowledge. There are lots of English teachers out there who are better than me, but this is how I would combine all the principles I've just said, just kind of explained. So, first thing I would do, imagine any anthology poem. Let's go with a romantic poem or something. Make knowledge explicit and open is the first thing. So the first thing you need to do is identify all the key content students need to know. So if I'm teaching London, I'm going to teach them the genre conventions of the Romantic period. I'm going to teach them about what the Romantic